Hello everyone, and welcome to the Let's Play Double Elimination Insectron Tournament! All the weak teams have finally gone home, so we're down to 6 heavy hitters. First off, it's Bobbin's Beast looking for a little redemption, fighting Light Black's level 5s.
Ladies and gentlemen, can everyone feel the electricity in the air? The fans have been waiting eagerly for this glorious matchup. Who will be victorious? The deciding match is about to start.
Level 5. All Beetle team is going first. Naturally, being so slow, they can only advance so far. On the other hand, the Beasts have a couple fast movers. And by going second, the Dark Emperors are able to hit in the first round. Malcolm, as usual, going in for the Kingmaker kill. Of course, against a team like this, you see a lot of heavy hits back. You can only take so much. But if these insects persist in missing like that, even Malcolm's able to live. And of course, when their king makes a move like that to the back row, it's usually made in order to keep it safe. Unfortunately, when Malcolm is still on the field, going into the back row is not the best of ideas.
Oh, what a quick match! Now that's what makes Insectron so exciting! Everyone, please give them a big round of applause!
Next up is Mr. Zell Masters versus the Bussards Grandias.
Ladies and gentlemen, the highly anticipated battle is about to begin. Both of these veteran fighters have battled their way through tough opponents to get here. Who will be victorious? Let's begin the match.
Now, of course, we have Mr. Zell's stacked deck of Dark Emperors to contend with, but, as I've said before, the Grandias are true contenders. Unfortunately, I can't help but think that maybe that's not the case. Oh, wait, perhaps I spoke too soon. Only one of the Dark Emperors' lightning bolts connected this round. Oh, but that was a miss. Oh! Bad choice of positioning on the part of the Grandias. On the other hand, the Grandias King has managed a successful hit. But in the process, he's put himself in danger. But it seems like the Zells did not get the message. Instead, they are concentrated more on the Sword Beetle on the right than on the King. Oh! Deadly attack by the Knife Beetle. Of course, with no one else dead, it's hard to say how the Grandias are going to continue like this. Except, of course, that for some reason the Zells are still concentrating on that Sword Beetle as opposed to the King, which is right in front of them. Instead, they have fallen back to the back row of their side of the board. I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the match I was expecting this morning. And they continue their attacks upon the poor Knife Beetle in the front. Of course, that has ended as of now, as he can't very well continue to attack a dead opponent. course, they are continuing to attack the fallen opponents as opposed to the Lady Beetle, which is, at this point, the grandias' only hope of finishing this successfully. Got 3 more beetles to attack it, but if they keep missing like this, then who knows, they might just get away with it. Oh, and before I forget, just a quick shout out to Double H Woot, who is a very exciting and positive person. And I'm not just saying that because he and or she slipped me a grand under the table. In any case, it appears the Lady Beetle has taken a fall, but in the process, the Zell King is down to 5 hit points. If it can survive long enough for the King of the Grandias to get to the enemy's castle, they might just be able to take this game. As it is, they have very curiously lined themselves up in the best position for the Grandias to actually make that assault, and it is successful. The Grandias have now taken down the Dark Emperor team in the weirdest match I have seen.
What a lightning knockout! A great move in going straight for the king! Everyone, please give them a big round of applause!
Now, back to the winner's bracket for the semifinals. Carbonic Settings versus the Double M's.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 15 billion Insectron fans throughout the galaxy, the next battle is the one you've all been waiting for. Who will be victorious? The deciding match is about to start.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, with nothing but Dark Emperors on the field, this promises to be one hell of a slug match. I can't think of any of them throwing a punch, let alone knocking another Emperor off the board. Mystery Machinists have slightly higher hit points, but when everything is a relative percentage-based attack, I hardly see how that matters. Instead, this is all going to be down to tactics and luck. Mystery Machinists have made the first successful hit, but will that matter much when there are 4 or 5 hits per round? Just like so. Now 1 hit for 1 hit, ladies and gentlemen, but perhaps more interestingly, however, the Eddings King has revealed himself to the Machinists, while the Machinist King is still safely in reserve. Oh, and the first bug has fallen. Just as quickly, the next one in line has taken a hit. So all the Eddings can do is hope that they manage to even the score before their turn ends, and before more of their own bugs fall. As usual for the Dark Emperors, they are concentrating first and foremost on any and all injured insects, rather than going directly for the king. Not the brightest move in my opinion, but what do I know? In the meantime, the Eddings have been backed up against the wall. They can't clear out the Machinists, and there's no hope for them taking out the king. Oh, but the Machinists have taken a casualty. Still, the Eddings are 1 hit behind, but on the other hand, they get to use all 4 of their bugs, while the Machinist King is still hiding off in the corner. The match is still close, but if the Eddings continue to miss like this, I can't see things turning out well for them. Oh, and speaking of which, third bug is down and the king has been injured. Oh my. It looks like the machinists are actually going to go for the king next, but what is this? Belden has made a physical attack. It was the wrong thing to do, but amazing! Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Emperor has taken it upon himself to actually attack the opponents. Still, the Eddings are one hit away from... Oh, and there he goes. Mystery Machinists have carried the day. Looks like going first made all the difference.
The match is over! That was truly a magnificent battle! Please give them a big round of applause!
Last we've got Bobbin's Beast versus the Bussard's Grandias.
Ladies and gentlemen, can everyone feel the electricity in the air? The fans have been waiting eagerly for this glorious matchup. Who will be victorious? All right, this match is about to begin!
With Zell's team knocked out of the running, looks like the final three are going to include a mixed group. Whether or not that includes Dark Emperors is going to be up for grabs. And Malcolm goes again directly for the king. Unfortunately, he's just not able to connect. Beasts have moved all of their insects onto the right side of their field. Quite a curious combination. And of course, for daring to attack their king, the Grandias are all focusing their efforts on Malcolm, aside from the king himself, of course, who has his own cannons to deal with. It's adorable, also making an attack. Of course, with 999 health, it's going to be one hell of a combat if the beasts are going to try and take him down on physical attacks alone. Grandia's moving to a more defensive position and getting rid of Malcolm. It was really inevitable, given the amount of damage he had taken in the process of getting there. Of course, the Grandias have yet to take a hit, but everything clumped up together like that. Oh! And Hogan is unable to flip his opponent off the board. Of course, Knife Beetle is taken down. It's adorable, but in the process, given Hogan another target. Let's see if he's able to do something about that. Oh, but Gabriel comes in and attacks. That's right, we're seeing all sorts of actual physical attacks on the part of Dark Emperors today. With one Dark Rage, and oh, it's over! Gabriel pushes the king off the board. Not in a knockout, but in a takedown.
Game, set, and match! What a heart-pounding match! Please give them a big round of applause!
And I'll see you all for the final three in the last match of the Insectron Tournament!